Hey everyone, this is Raw Matt. Welcome to my Scumbag article. Hopefully, one of you are not on it. Well, I would first like to congratulate everybody on completing the goal to get Freelee and Durianrider thrown off of YouTube. Apparently, though, nothing is done about it, so that was totally in vain. Anyway, let us first set our attention on these two awful human beings, the Raw Till 4 gurus, who have failed at every diet program they have ever been on, not surprisingly. Yet these internet gurus get caught eating out while promoting their, at the time, 100% raw food vegan lifestyle, so they do what all con artists, liars, and frauds do. They just lie some more. Simple. They just come up with, well, at least we're still vegan, and that's all that matters. Telling people either, well, I got too thin, or it's not for everybody, yada yada yada. Then they begin to promote that anything, as long as it's vegan, is fine. Just carb up. Eat as much as you can, actually. Using pretty much pure emotion and shock value to boost their profits while slandering others, talking trash, targeting celebrities, and trolling their very own subscribers who have succumbed and failed at their diet program. All this is done to promote their diet program in the name of veganism. I realize that Durianrider and Freelee thrive off of drama. From talking trash to threatening, it's all rationalized for getting the vegan message across. However, I must point out that I have been in the health field for a very long time. I remember their origins. Though they have gotten you personally started in this wonderful lifestyle, I must warn you of their true motives and intentions at this point. I don't feel like letting the few such as Durianrider and Freelee go unchecked. I am now one of their worst enemies, as you well know. I know their secrets, their history, their beginnings in the health movement, and they are true scum. I have been out of social media for over 8 years, and I have found myself on 30bananasaday.com. As of June 17th, 2016, I left a comment because I have noticed myself on there where they were again talking trash, making up lies, trying to get my followers and views. That's fine, but when I left a comment, it was immediately deleted. Here's the link to that. As for other people, including their own fans, the second that these two don't like you, it's over. They are your mortal enemy. This has happened many times to countless people, so careful if you hear this and decide to leave them verbally. They will take you down as fast as Vegan Cheetah's channel. That's nice they got you started, but when you progress in life, you leave useless teachers behind. None of you go and ask your first grade teacher for information, do you? It's the same with knowledge-based. And frankly, their knowledge is first grade. They are vegan, and that's it. Period. Not nutritionists, not even good people for that matter. They do nothing that doesn't make them money. Period. They do not promote a diet unless it's their program. Their main selling point, which is diet, and they tell you no, it's for the animals, but they do nothing for animal sanctuaries, nothing for the animals, and if they did, they would tell you about it, believe me. People just seem to ignore their lies, plagiarism, trolling, and worthless, dishonest art, or simply just don't know about them. Luckily, I'm here to tell you, and I gladly will, as I don't fear them at all. Matter of fact, they fear me. That's why they never mention me, bring me up, and nobody ever does. And I don't really know why. Anyway, they are just health gurus guiding people into an emotional program designed to nutritionally fail them as they themselves have failed. Remember when they were promoting the 100% raw food fruitarian diet? Failed. How about the raw food diet? Failed. How about here is him saying that cooked rice is harmful to the ecology and not vegan? Fail. How about any program that they failed, even their own Raw Till 4 program? Fail. How about the 80-10-10 that they stole and plagiarized from Doug Graham? However, Doug Graham himself stole it, so that's no surprise. How about their 80-10-10 that they renamed to 95-5? Like, people can't see through that. The Raw Till 4 was stolen from the natural hygiene diet. They combined the two and poof, new fad diet. Doomed to fail. Oh, and your possible rebuttals saying, well, he is helping some people. People have lost weight. He rides bikes with them. Yeah, I bet he does. He's rich from it. Remember him stating that he makes over $10,000 a month? He brags about it. I mean, how is that logical to think, oh well, he's doing it for the animals? Bullshit. Doing it for himself. That's common sense. Oh, and his number one fruit that they recommend, bananas. Great idea, guys. A hybrid, monocot, disaccharide, blood sugar raising, environmental destroying fruit. Wonderful choice. Yeah. Sadly, their diet message is effective, but they have destroyed their teeth. They eat vegan junk food. They're health gurus, I gotta remind you. Freelee's breast implants, which are animal tested, of course. They've replaced body parts as they fail. They deny about it. She gets BOTOX. They just are horrible human beings. I cannot respect or condone their diet, their trolling, their plagiarism, nor none of their nutritional advice. All they have going for them is veganism, and that is it. Durianrider and Freelee got mad at everyone who talks bad about them or against them, yet they cannot take it in return. If he can handle criticism, then he shouldn't dish it out, nor should he be on social media. I hope that all of you are able to ignore these two and let them just fade away. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. They are a detriment to the health and the vegan movement. Their perpetual harassments to even their own community is absurd, and I hope to bombard everybody with this information. They said that caloric restriction is harmful. What a ridiculous comment. That's the only scientifically valid thing that we have for extreme longevity at this stage. They know so little that my brain even hurts to try to comprehend their words. They use people's views to line their pockets and laugh behind their back. What wonderful people these are. With their all-you-can-eat system of eat anything as long as it's vegan and carb up hardcore after 4 p.m., their program has such little basis in logic, science, or strategy that most who tried their system without riding these bikes or doing something more physical than they themselves do, and then you fail, they're just going to chalk it up to it's just detox or you have metabolic damage. It's ridiculous. They themselves already have to inject B12 into their body. They have to take supplements. What kind of diet is that? That's completely imbalanced. Durianrider's notorious for taking steroids and testosterone. What the fuck? Anyway, when anyone posts anything bad about them, these internet trolls ban them as fast as they can. They remove their posts. They lie about them. They make up stories or excuses. They go on their other troll accounts and just tag them and try to get them reported and taken down. Then they talk trash or even laugh about it and just throw it off as like, oh well, whatever. Yeah, just carb up. Eat 40 plus bananas a day after 4 p.m. Grainy, starchy vegetables full of cooked, dead nutrients. Good job. Even the worst nutritionist alive today knows that is ass backwards. How about the reply to, well, let's pile into high grain, starchy, chloride molecule robbing foods. Pure trash for the body. I don't give a damn if they're organic and non-GMO. They have to be cooked, which is glycated. They're high in phytates. They cause bile occlusion. They interrupt the gut balance and cause brain issues. They even destroy the Earth's topsoil. Let's take a look at some science now from government cancer.gov, which states that heating at high temperatures in the presence of certain sugars like aspartame is an acrylamide. They can form acrylamides. High temperature cooking methods such as frying, baking, broiling have all produced acrylamides, which are a known carcinogen. That's right, your baked potato, french fries, corn, rice, chips, breads, all the things that they recommend are all cancer causing. That's great that these gurus know that, right? That's wonderful. We have Freelee on live TV saying that she is an advanced certified nutritionist, yet that's been confirmed lie. Durianrider stating that he had Crohn's disease but was never diagnosed with it, and then came back on it later and says no, he cured it himself with bananas. Ridiculous statements, just lies, and they're all caught on camera. It's about time some people really either learn something more. I know that people really want to find and kind of latch on to some kind of nutritional basis system to follow and be part of a program. That's why we like labels and want to be labeled as a vegan or a raw foodist. But get out of the label systems. Just get out of that whole thing as fast as you possibly can. That's what religion does. What denomination are you? Don't be like that. That's fanatical. So anyway, you see the shirt that he's wearing? That's when he promoted all raw, and he failed at it. Why? Because of his knowledge, probably. Knew too little, started too young, completely failed, hurt his health. He knows nothing about nutrition, science, or physiology. That's not where the money was also. He tried trolling the raw food community and failed, and then went back to the veganism and found that that's where the money was. So now he starts to just hit that demographic, and it's working really, really well. Here's Durianrider making fun of Kevin Gianni, the health renegade, for selling his books for knowledge, and ends up years later doing the same thing himself. See the irony and the hypocrisy at that? What I find kind of funny is that these two scumbags don't even like each other now. They are stuck with each other because of work and through contracts. They both talk trash behind each other's backs. It's been funny because Durianrider has quoted that he was her pimp, and he made her who she is today. She knows nothing. I found out recently that they have a cleanse called the Banana Mono that Freelee created. This is the worst nutritional detox idea that I have actually heard in years. I couldn't stop laughing when I heard about it. It doesn't even allow ketosis to set in. That makes it so utterly worthless that to call it a cleanse is like calling soda pop herbal tea. This glycemic load of just 2 bananas is over a pizza. The fruit itself ruins the topsoil, environment, animal habitats, your health, and much more. Durianrider and Freelee, I know you're going to watch this, and I know that you're going to be utterly pissed off, and I'm glad. I hope that you are as mad as Izel Mazar was when you called him a child predator. I hope that you're as mad as Vegan Cheetah was when you destroyed his YouTube channel that he had 30,000 people built up on. I hope you're as mad as I was when I found out you're trolling my friend Marcus Rothkranz. I hope that you're as mad as Jen Journey's family was when you got her funds stopped for her cancer treatments. I just hope that your health fails as utterly as bad as all the people that follow you. And now I can see why Leanne has the name Rat in her last name as Ratcliffe now. Because you guys are scumbags. And I have no problem saying it. You can't even do a single thing about it besides get this video taken down. And all I'll do is reopen another account and post it again. I really don't care. Because again, I don't do it for money. And if you're gonna attack me and just try to say, well, you know, yeah, blah blah blah, well, you're just jealous, you're just, yeah, well, guess what? That's wrong as well. Because I'm more rich than you. I look far better. Yet I'm older. I'm smarter. I've done more. I'm an actual pro athlete. I don't think anybody pays you to ride a stupid bike around. I actually do activism. I help. I actually harvest my own food. I don't pay for my produce to get shipped around the entire world to me. So, if you wanna argue, let's do it. Bring it on. Make the challenge. I'll show up anywhere you want. By the way, you cannot claim to be a vegan activist when all you do as far as activism is concerned is sell people your worthless diet books, yet at the same time you turn the equal amount of people away from veganism with your lies, shit-talking, trolling, and health-destroying advice. The negatives far outweigh the positives in this regard.